Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of a video I did last week. Okay, so if you haven't watched that last week's video, I think you should start with that before you continue this one. For those who are new here, my name is Titi and I'm the founder and CEO of Unleveling. And our goal with Unleveling is to help moms build back their confidence and also help them unlock their potential through style. So last week I was talking about limiting beliefs that prevent us moms from actually really focusing on ourselves and really focusing on our style. We all have, there's this preconceived idea about fashion and style and all of that. They feel like the fashion is glamorous, is that you have to buy high-end things and all of that, but that's basically not it, and that's not what I'm going to talk about here. Okay, so like I said, please try to watch my last week's video and then before you watch this one. I'm going to start with my 5th point, and my 5th point here is competition. Right, some people feel like, oh wow, once I start focusing on fashion and style, I have to be competing with this person, that in person. I just don't have that much time. I have so many things to focus on. I have to focus on the kids. I have to focus on, and I'm like, I always say this thing, right? You see, when it comes to style and fashion, the last thing you need to focus on is what this person will think about you, or what that person thinks about you, or what I think about you. I always like to say, your confidence is the main thing. See, when you wear clothes and you're happy with what you're wearing, right, and you feel very confident, you don't that's too much work for you to start competing with somebody. Oh wow, Titi is wearing a designer shirt today. Oh, somebody's wearing that one. Is I feel like it's even too much and more, because I have so many things to focus on than sit down and be competing with. You don't need all that, and I totally agree with you that you do not need all that. And I'm telling you that you do not need all that. All you need is wear nice things, be confident, and be happy with what you're wearing. Once you're happy and confident with what you're wearing, what they think shouldn't matter. Okay, so no competition. I don't compete with anybody. I wear what makes me happy and what I feel really good in and confident. When I see my friends, I don't feel intimidated. I'm happy to say, oh wow, you look really nice. Oh, what's you? That's it, right? And we're good to go. Okay, so basically your confidence and how you perceive yourself is what is important. So please forget compy. Another point here is support from spouse. Please, I like to say this categorically. The fact that you birthed kids for your spouse, right? It doesn't mean that it would give you all the support you need for the way you look, your personal style, your clothes and all of that. It doesn't. Well, some people have it, or they try to depict that in movies, but not everyone has it. And I'm here to say that do not seek validation, or do not expect much from your spouses. Okay, and I'm saying that right, and I'm saying that very well. I had a client that said that, oh wow, she would ask spouse that, oh wow, do I look good? Of course the man will say yes, you look good. Before uncle, what do you want him to say? Because your wala might be too much. What I would suggest is that, why don't you take care of yourself? Wear nice and things, combine those and things, right, in a very modest way, right? And then let him be the one to say, wow darling, you look good. Don't put that burden on your spouse to start appreciating you because then you very kids. Take care of yourself, and so take care of your tummy, take care of your skin, have a good skin care, take care of your hair. It doesn't owe you. And one thing you're forgetting, that men are drawn, they respond to things like what they see. We always need to look our best. Let's not say that I birthed kids now, you should even pity me, I'm trying. We are all trying, it's true, right? Moms and try, but I'm saying take matters into your own hands for your own sake. Do it for you, not because okay fine, you're waiting for your spouse to say that you look good, and because he is not saying you and feel like, oh, wow, I'm not attractive anymore. It doesn't say I'm If it says you are, I'm not, like, if it doesn't say you look nice anymore, this and that, what are you even doing? to be honest, what are you doing? You're not doing exactly. So do your own part for you. So don't do it because of the fact I want my spouse to say I look good. No, please do it for you, right? It makes you happier, right? You'll be happier. You want to do things more. Whether I like it or not will not move you, right? You find that, oh wow, right? You have like this, positive image about yourself, and that's what really matters, and that's what I'm trying to drive with everything I'm saying here. Okay, so please, let's not be expecting support from spouse all the time. They also, have like 1,001 things they are all also doing. So you take your own matters into your own hands, right? And take care of yourself for you and your kids and your own future. That limiting belief we find is that people say that, oh wow, my main purpose is to make heaven, focus on work, make money. And they do not forget that at times, right, you might be making the money quite alright, but you can actually do better. A good example, you might be working in an organization where maybe they are paying you well, fine, but you might actually want to maybe be like rise to the position of maybe an MD now, right? And because the way you dress to work, the way you carry yourself, right? The way, like, all those things really add up to how you can really, like, how far you would go in maybe that organization or even in life. Because I feel like if you are very confident in yourself, it's easier for you to say, wow, or talk to someone and say, wow, or ask for your raise, or ask for that position. One of the things I've learned is that you can actually dress, like, if I want to become the manager in my office, and one of the things I can do is I can actually start dressing like a manager. I stop wearing maybe jeans and tees that I normally wear to work. Then I start dressing like a boss. It gives people that, oh wow, she's like, oh wow, what about Titi actually she has that manager vibe, like she has that control, even the way she carries herself. Very, very important that we focus on our style, our personal style, our self-care, our skin care, right? Our tummies and everything like that. Another limiting belief you find is that some people believe that using tummy belts and waist and trainers and all of that, it prevents, like, it breaks your ribs. I don't know, it makes giving birth very difficult. I don't know about that one. I haven't heard about that, but it's one thing that, so because of that, you find most moms really struggling with their tummy, and you get, because they're because it's not going down, obviously, because you're not tying it, you're not doing the exercises you need to do because there's no. Personally, do not believe that. Okay, I have used it and I have given, well, I used it after my second child, but I personally do not believe that, because I had a friend that said that she had a CS, and as she was leaving the hospital, she didn't give birth in Nigeria. Like, they gave her, these tummy belts to, tie, and she even had a CS, so like they even gave her tummy belts to tie on her tummy. So I don't see, how that works, how that would, affect, your organs, and, not making you to give birth again. I don't know how true that one is, but that is what one of the beliefs that I believe. So that's why you find that most moms still have big tummies and all of that. So whatever it is, I don't think is right. I personally do not think is right. So please, I would say that it'll be good to tie your tummies so that your clothes can fit better in you. Once you stop worrying about your tummy, once you can wear clothes that actually work for you, you have a positive self-image about yourself, you're more inclined to working on your style, fashion, looking good, right? Not having a low self-esteem and all of that. So that's basically one belief that I feel like we need to debunk, yes, because it doesn't add up for me, right? Thank you. I haven't listed out 8 limiting beliefs that really affect our mental state, as like our minds and our mental states as moms. I would like to just put this in here. One of the ways I've been able to break my limiting beliefs over time was by writing it down, and staying just right. Like, if I write it down on one page, okay, so let me just use this as an example. So I, write my limiting beliefs here, right? And then I write, the reasons why this belief is wrong. Okay. So a very good example, if you say that tying your tummy with those tummy belts, right, are bad, it can spoil your organs, and I don't know, right? What you can put on the other side is, this is false, right? Because maybe Titi said that, okay, right, she had a friend that they gave her, immediately after giving birth, for you get, because she had to hold her, because she had a CS, and she had to hold her tummy in. So, and she's fine now, right? Exactly. So there's really no reason, like this is false information. So that's one thing that has really helped with me breaking my limiting beliefs, even beyond style, beyond my personal style, beyond my body. That's one thing that I have done. Thank you all so much for watching my video. Thank you for coming to the end of watching part 1 and part 2 of limiting beliefs that are affecting us moms, right? I hope that we've learned from this, and I hope that moving on, we're going to break this. We're not going to let this hold us down, right? We deserve all the love in the world. We are beautiful, right? God loves us so much. He wants us to fully harness our gifts. And if we keep feeling this way about ourselves, okay, we're not going to harness this gift, that, or fully unlock this potential that God has put in us, because we need to have a positive self perception or image about ourselves. I hope that we've learned from this. Please feel free to send me your messages, send me DMs, and you can also comment below, and I will surely respond. Please do not forget to share this with your friends, your moms, or I don't know, your sisters and aunties, right? Let them learn, and let these beliefs stop holding them down. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.